Hi, I'm Dominique.
And I'm Michelle.
And I'm Catherine.
We're from the Grayson branch, and this is Dementia 101. Now, before we begin, we'd like to preface this by saying we are by no means medical authorities. If you have any questions or concerns, please refer them to your primary care physician. Oxford Dictionary defines dementia as a chronic or persistent disorder of the mental processes caused by brain disease or injury and marked by memory disorders, personality changes, and impaired reasoning. Notice this isn't the definition for Alzheimer's disease. So what's the difference?
Alzheimer's is a disease that just happens to have dementia, a persistent disorder of the brain's processes, as a symptom. There are other diseases with the same or similar symptoms, so dementia can be treated as an umbrella term. For a visual, it will look a little bit like this. These are the common types of dementia. Alzheimer's disease is the most common, accounting for 60 to 80% of all cases. Vascular dementia is the second most common.
These are two basic resources, the Alzheimer's Association website and the Mayo Clinic website. Today we're going to walk you through the Alzheimer's Association website. So this is the main page of the Alzheimer's Association's website. It is alz.org, and this is what it looks like. Below the initial banner, you've got options to learn about support for COVID-19 or this year's walk. You can see their vision immediately afterwards. This first stage is about understanding Alzheimer's disease. It will give you quick links to both the Alzheimer's and Dementia main page, as well as links to what Alzheimer's is, the 10 signs of dementia or Alzheimer's, facts and figures, and stages of Alzheimer's. All of these are articles written by the Alzheimer's Association. The next banner is for help and support, as well as a link to the initial help and support main page, as well as click links for caregiving interests. If someone logging on happens to have Alzheimer's themselves, finding a local chapter of the Alzheimer's Association, as well as local support groups. This next banner is how you can get involved with the Alzheimer's Association, including participating in an event, advocation, or volunteer work. This next banner talks about advancing Alzheimer's research, as well as the association's commitment to it, current clinical trials and grants, and what they think treatments might look like in the future. You also have the option to sign up for Alzheimer's news and events. And here are some articles and other links you can explore, including donation, learning about how it affects the brain. At the bottom and at the top is the 24/7 helpline. So I'm going to be scrolling through the tabs. Under the Alzheimer's and Dementia, here is their main page. From this main page, you can access the various articles they have available. You can also access these articles from the header. Some banners include Understanding Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia, and these are direct links to the articles about that. What to Expect, including direct links to those articles, and Research in Progress. Under the Help and Support tab, we're going to go to the Help and Support Home. Some banners include I Care for Someone with Alzheimer's, and it'll walk caregivers through things that they can expect and things that they might need help with. And once again, if you have Alzheimer's, here is more information about what you need to know. Brain health is another banner, and this will help you understand what your brain might be doing and how you can actually help it. There's also community. Under the research tab is the research home. And this is going to talk about what the Alzheimer's Association is doing to help encourage researchers to get the information they need to understand why Alzheimer's disease in specific occurs and hopefully possibly find a cure. There's also Get Involved, which is how you can team up with the main Alzheimer's Association and also your local chapters. There's also local resources, which you can use by typing in your zip code and finding options and professionals near you. Now, here are some questions that you might have when you come to the website.
So where can I learn more about dementia?
So if you're logging onto this website to learn more about dementia, go to Alzheimer's and Dementia. And you have several options from this main tab. You can choose the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia, which will give you the description of the two. You can choose what is Alzheimer's disease if you are more specifically after information of Alzheimer's, or you can choose what is dementia. There's a what is dementia home, as well as the types of it and related conditions.
How do I know if my loved one has dementia?
In this case, we would be going to Alzheimer's and Dementia again, and then know the 10 signs. This article describes early warning signs that you are highly encouraged to go visit your doctor if you are concerned about any of them. Under the Help and Support tab, if you are a caregiver, they have this handy caregiving subsection, and this will go through articles of interest, including daily care, your personal health, things to know for COVID, as well as your care options, stages and behaviors to expect, financial legal planning, and safety for the person you are caring for. Each of these have further menus, so if you're worried about your care options, you actually have a lovely list that you can look at to learn what you need to do and what options you have. You also have the ability to look at stages and behaviors. These are articles that refer to everything, at least for Alzheimer's, that you can expect the person you're caring for to go through. There we go. Caregivers also need to look after their own health. Under this tab are things that you need to be aware of for yourself. However, if you're logging onto this website because you just got a diagnosis, you might want to look at the I Have Alzheimer's tab. And this will be things that you might want to look at and understand. If you are signing on to this website and you want to talk to your family and friends about this, whether you had a diagnosis or someone you know have a diagnosis, you'd be going to the Alzheimer's and Dementia, and once again looking at all of these. What is dementia? What is Alzheimer's? What is the difference? If you want anything more technical, you can also look at their research tabs, including their research in progress and who is actually doing professional research. Another online resource for caregivers living in and around Atlanta is the Piedmont Healthcare 60+. If you go to their Dementia Education and Support Program under the Services tab on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll find a list of local support groups as well as their addresses and times. And because we are your local library, we also have print resources available for you. Search our catalog for dementia or Alzheimer's, or check out the book list we have shown on our slide, the Dementia Caregivers One-Stop Shop list. Thank you for joining us today for Dementia 101. We'll be back next month with Dementia 102. Now, once again, if you do have any furthering concerns about dementia, about yourself or a loved one, please consult your primary care physician.